Hi everyone, so I wanted to do an unboxing for my Terra Oracle. I've been waiting on this for a while. Just so you guys know, if you order, they're having problems with their site. So if they don't get back to you in like a week or so, probably you should like contact them. I waited, I think like a month before I did anything because I don't know, it always makes me anxious to have to do that. I've had like issues with this deck and another deck, really, with delivery. In both people have been really nice. I think that's something that's really cool about like the Oracle and Tarot community is that everyone's pretty chill for the most part. No one's like trying to get the, hand over you or whatever. I have this flip because it has my address and it has their address. I don't know if it has their address on it because they like sent it out early or something. But something that was really nice of them to do, oh my goodness gracious, was that they sent me a guidebook too because of the issues with like delivery and whatnot. So, oops, don't want to flip that. I got this really thick, and I mean thick guidebook. She thick, baby. This is, and it's limited edition, which I think is really cool. Oh my gosh, just look at this. Like, this is so, it has, oh my gosh, I love this. This is so worth the wait, to be honest. Oh my gosh. I'll have to look over this later, but okay, so you have that. Oh, and then they have another little bubble wrap. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love this. Oh my gosh, this is just the bee's knees, guys. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm just excited. So let's open this. See what this comes with. Okay, that's cute. So I don't know what this is. Thank you. We believe in the magic of products imagined and designed by real artists. Thank you for supporting our small business. Your support is what makes Terra's magic possible. We hope that you love your order as much as we loved making it. Oh my gosh, it's so wholesome. And then they like, oh, I think these are the definitions for the deck. It's like 100 different animal spirits. Or animal spirits? I don't know if that's the correct word. Like totems. Different animals, and I think this is the guide, and they made it into a cute little, I almost don't want to unravel it. Let's see if you guys can see. Yeah, so has like, it's just a cute little, I don't want to call it a guidebook. There's a word for it for sure. I'm going to call it the brochure of the deck. It gives you the details. It doesn't give you so much of the details, I should say. It gives you the overall thought of what's going on, like a nice little tour. So let's open the deck. Oh wait, before I do that, Terra is a project by Louisville creatives, Lucas Neon and Lindsay Cummins. The Tarot Oracle deck consists of 100 animals that allow you to reflect upon yourself and uncover truths about your character. ThirdAgeMarket.com. So yeah, if you want to go to ThirdAgeMarket.com, they're super duper nice. Again, they were having problems, but if you reach out to them, they're so chill. Like, they literally gave me this thick book for free, which is amazing. This is linen cardstock. It feels very nice. I don't want to really shuffle it right now, but like, yeah, it feels very good in the hand, So we have the yak strain. Yeah. The wood mouse focus. And I kind of love already how these are connecting. And then I'll probably use the last card in the deck to kind of go off of, just want to make sure. I've been having issues before of like stuff being caught out of camera because of the way that I film. I don't actually see what I'm doing, which I should probably try to fix later at some point in time, but we'll get there, right? Woodpecker, initiative, flexibility, the weasel. Oh my gosh, I love that they have the wasp. The wasp is like a totem energy for me. Like, I really identify a lot with wasps, which a lot of people are like, wait, really? But I find them to be very kind as long as you're not like messing with them. I've grown up with wasps around my house since I was a kid, and I've literally never had issues with them. I've been stung by bees. I've never been stung by a wasp. They're pretty like chill for me anyway. And like, I know of a lot of other people who like can eat lunch with wasps and it's fine. Like, I think you could even be friends with them. I don't know. But that's like another story for another time. So it does make me a little sad that they always put affliction for wasp, because I have another deck that has the wasp's energy in it. And it's also like negative. I don't know. If I ever make an oracle deck, and I will for sure include wasps, and I will for sure make sure that they like get a nice spotlight. So walrus, vulnerability. The wallaby, leadership. That's interesting. I don't know much about Australia's fauna, so I'm sure that probably like works. I don't know. The vulture, adversity. The toucan, talent. The toad, greed. I love that kind of connection with Christian ideology and I guess animals. The three-toed sloth, recuperation. The Tasmanian devil, judgment. See, they can tell that the Tasmanian devil isn't as horrible as like they make it sound, but they still have the wasp as affliction. But I mean, you do need negative decks, like, or not negative decks. You do need negative cards. So like, I get it. Just, I don't know. I just want to see one deck where the wasp isn't like construed as this horrible creature. I don't know. Resiliency, the tardigrade. Oh, I love that. I think tardigrades are like the most resilient animal to exist. Like they can like be shot into space and still survive. I mean, they hibernate, but like they come back down. Their cells are still functional, I suppose. The stingray balance. The stink bug resistance. I love that. The squirrel preparation. Silk moth conviction. The Siamese mystery. The shrew excess. The seahorse duty. The sea turtle direction. The scorpion passion. The scarab creativity. The salmon discomfort. The rooster security. The roadrunner productivity. The rhino fear. The raccoon ingenuity. I love that. I think this is the first animal we've seen so far that is interacting with human-made constructions. And I think that's very, very relevant for like raccoons. The praying mantis mindfulness. I love that. The poison frog upheaval. The platypus individuality. Oh, that's so cute. I love to see it. The pig indulgence. Again, I think that's... Again, I love this. I don't know. It's so weird for me to give critique to stuff like this because I'm like, these are these people's interpretations of these animals. And I mean, no one's forcing me to give critique anyway, so I don't know why I'm giving a caveat. But yeah, I don't know. It makes sense. I get it. A pelican, limitation. Peacock, confidence. The panda, peace. The pack, tribe. The otter, revelry. The ostrich, impulsivity. The orb weaver, imagination. The possum or opossum, surrender. I don't know if anyone actually pronounces it opossum. I think I've like seen it in like really bad westerns. I don't know. The octopus, conformity. The newt, loss. The narwhal, depth. The mule, endings. That's interesting. I'm surprised it's not like endurance or something. The moray eel, surprise. Yes, I love that. Moray eels are so freaky. Like they literally are the living embodiment of Alien from Alien versus Predator. Like they have like a secondary mouth that like comes out and like grabs food. It's wild, man. They're wild. Independence, the moose. Simplicity, the moon jelly. I love that. The monarch, change. Meerkat, altruism. Manatee, compassion. The macaw, identity. The locust, caution. Oh, for a second I thought they were the same thing. Making sure everything's still good on this end. The lion, bravery. I love how did they have 2 lions? I don't know. I don't think so. I love that they include a female lion though. I don't know. Maybe they did. I feel like they didn't. I don't know. I feel like I thought I saw one, but I could certainly be wrong. So the lamb, innocence. Love that. The ladybug, clarity. You know, some of these I never would have gotten myself. Like I don't associate ladybugs with clarity. I associate them with being stinky, to be honest. I don't know if you're ever around ladybugs, but I think they have a definite odor, especially if they're like agitated, which around people is almost always, and it's just it's so musty. Like I associate ladybug smell with like old ladies' houses or like storage areas that have been left for a while. So I definitely would not have gotten clarity out of that. The Kookaburra partnership. Kookaburra? Yeah, Kookaburra, sorry. The Komodo trust. Again, would not have gotten trust from the Komodo. I probably would have gotten like decay or something like that. I don't know. Because like Komodo dragons, saliva is like laden with nasty bacteria. They basically bite things and they make them septic. I think they think now that they may also be venomous. Yeah, venomous, but it's like unclear. I love how I'm like giving little snippets of my very surface level knowledge of zoology. The koi fortune, yes. King cobra spontaneity. The ibex authority. I also love that these animals are kind of like from all over the world. Like we have Australia, we have Africa, we have America. I think the Komodo dragons are like specific to like islands in the Pacific. Don't quote me on that though. The hyena, hummingbird, the howler monkey. I think those are from South America. The hound, pursuit. I love that. Oh, the howler's communication, which is, you know, good. Hummingbird is joy. The hyena, opportunity, which I love. I love hyenas, especially spotted hyenas. The hive, harmony. You see, this could be associated with wasps if they're eusocial wasps. So, like, I guess. Conflict, the hippo. Okay. The hermit, sanctuary. The hedgehog, curiosity. The hawk, messages. The harpy, freedom. Interesting. I don't remember where that is. I'm not going to say. The hare, abundance. The grizzly, solitude. The great white, power. Sharks freak me out. I absolutely hate sharks. My family comes from an island nation, and luckily the islands that they have decided to settle on have very, 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 very low shark populations. But I absolutely hate sharks. Oh my gosh. They just, oh, especially great whites. Just thinking about it right now makes like my eyes water. I don't know if I'd call it like a phobia. I just know that they're extremely intelligent and they are extremely deadly and they have a lot more senses than we do. And yeah, just the thought that like if the majority of like large sharks wanted, they could literally just like destroy us in their own environment just freaks me out. It's a very like visceral reaction for me. I feel like, yeah, that and barracudas, just no. So the giraffe, growth. The gazelle, momentum. The garden snail, isolation. I love that. The flamingo, composure. And again, like I wouldn't have gotten isolation from the garden snail. I probably would have gotten like pest because they like eat things and they try to get in your house and you have to put salt on them. I mean, you shouldn't because it's painful, but you get my drift. The firefly, illumination. The fire ant, collaboration. You see, like they can be nice to fire ants. Like I've seen like mixed feelings because I know like in certain cultures it's like ants are considered infestations. I like them, but I know that like my family sees them as a sign that you're dirty, kind of. You know, it's like a sign that you're unclean. Something in your house is unclean if you have ants. I personally like them because I see them as like they like clean up, which again implies that it's unclean. I don't have issues with them. I like most eusocial insects. I find them to be pretty easy to get along with. Others don't. But anyway, a lot of people would consider like fire ants to be destructive and painful and needlessly aggressive, but here they have collaboration. I wonder what they had for swarm. Let's see real quick if I can get there fast enough. I don't want this to go on for ages. Oh my goodness gracious. I didn't realize. Okay, the hive. Harmony. Okay, so we have harmony and we have collaboration. Okay. The fennec. Fox. Cunning. I love that. And that's for sure from Oh, no, I can't say that now because now I'm worried. Oh, goodness. Never mind. I'm cutting myself off before I even finish that sentence. The Falcon, success. I feel like whenever I get on here, I just ramble because I don't have anyone else to like talk back at. And I don't know. I've been realizing that like my fast facts or whatever have been waning, mostly because my life is basically now turned into watching survival shows. So survival shows and work, basically. But anyway, the Emperor, loyalty, the elephant, kindred. I love that. The dragonfly, gratitude. The crow, manifestation. The crocodile, repression. Yeah. The coyote, grit. I like that. The cicadas, rhythm. Now that I love. If you are in an area where cicadas like live, you definitely know that they have their own little vibe and you can sing along with them. I don't know, I kind of see them as ASMR because I like grew up with them like forever. So to me it's just like it's like a ambient noise, but I know for other people they can like be really annoying and distracting. For me, I kind of like it. I don't know, it's calming. The chameleon, adaptability, the caterpillar, anticipation. I love how they have the caterpillar and the monarch, whereas the monarch has changed, the caterpillar is anticipation of change. I kind of like that. Camel, passage, the bull, dedication, the blue whale, inspiration, the blowfly, observation. Are those the ones who like burrow into your head? I don't know. I feel like they might be. I wonder why they would choose that. There's like a type of fly that like lays its eggs and that's probably a trigger warning. If you want to look it up, you can look it up. Just look up parasitic flies and I'm sure it'll come up. It's kind of disgusting. I learned about them when I was visiting my grandparents. So like they literally gave me nightmares and I was like convinced I had some for like I think a month. And my grandpa thought it was the most hilarious thing because they're not endemic to the region I was in. It was just like something that could come up. And yeah, no, I was so like I thought that I was gonna be on one of those shows or like I have a parasite and I don't know, on like Animal Planet or something. I don't know. I'm a hypochondriac. So the black swan, love. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that, love. Yeah, I'm so funny. Vitality, the Bengal. Intuition, the bat. I really love that because like echolocation. Wisdom, the barn owl. Albatross, discovery. The aardvark, resourcefulness. This is the only one that seems to be bent. I don't know why this is like bowed, but alrighty. So let's look at what the aardvark has to say. What wisdom does the aardvark have to give us? Oh my gosh. Wow. This is like a lot. This is so cute. Oh, as a foreword. I love that. I'll like leave it here. Let's make sure that you can see it properly. Yeah. So you can pause if you'd like to read it. I'm not. We're already like on 18 minutes. So it has a table of contents, which we're on now, I would assume. Elements. It's interesting. Oh. Okay. I don't see. Oh. So maybe this is like the earth because it has, I don't know. I haven't really, because like the octopus doesn't have anything around it, if you can't see. And I would assume that's like water. And I'm not sure how you would, I don't know. I feel like if they want to include the elements in this, they maybe should have, I guess, like gone ham with it, or like put like an alchemical sign. I love that they have this included though. I think it's fun. I don't know. If it's meant to be part of this, I wish it was a part of it, if that makes sense. Then we have ecosystem. Okay, that's interesting. And then I have some, oh my gosh, they have some really good spreads in here. I might actually use some of these for future readings for myself or maybe customers. Customers, that sounds weird. Clients. That's better. All right, so we have the aardvark resourcefulness, thick skin. When the aardvark comes to you, it is time to thicken your skin. You are heading down a life-changing path, but you won't travel without a few bumps in the road. The next few days, weeks, or months may prove to be challenging and a test to your endurance. The aardvark's primary protection in its desert environment is a thick, durable exterior. Ensure that you, like the resourceful creature, dig in and use what you have to overcome any challenges that may come your way. Tunneling into the ground is hard work. When you become overwhelmed, let this card remind you that you are digging for what you're digging for is worth it. Keep going until you strike gold. Dig in. If you see something hidden in the sand, don't walk away. Sink yourself into it. When you burrow in, you will find that beneath the surface lies nourishment you may unknowingly crave. This animal's admirable ability to plunge headfirst into solid earth to find shelter from this harsh African climate tells you that the comfort lies within. Defeating and upcoming obstacles in your life will depend on your ability to create strong personal foundation. At this time, it is best to stay practical and grounded. You won't find what you're looking for floating along the surface. Commit to something and dig in. Tunnel vision. The resourceful guide comes with one caveat. As a solitary animal, the aardvark warns not to sink too tight into your burrow. There is a fine line between digging tunnels and burying yourself in the sand. If you forget to come up from your hole every so often, you can miss out on important activity taking place just above your head. Who knows what could be happening while you are distracted beneath the surface? Just because those with the aardvark as their guide can do it all alone doesn't mean they should. Don't let tunnel vision stop you from bringing what you found below to the surface for others to see. Ecosystem, the fire ant. The aardvark is in need of food, will fearlessly burrow into a fire ant's colonies, using all of its built-in resources to endure discomfort. The aardvark invites you to put your head down and stick it out when things get tough. However, this animal warns that it is easy to get lost while digging. Slowly, you may begin to forget it was what you began digging for in the first place. It is so easy to lose sight of your goal when you're headfirst in the sand. The fire ants collaboration. I can't believe I said the sand aardvark. The fire ants collaboration is a message not to lose sight of what matters. The most valuable resources are the people who inspire and support you. I am too intelligent, too demanding, and too resourceful for anyone to be able to take charge of me entirely. Simone de Beauvoir. Oh, I love that. So what I'm kind of getting is this is the overall journey message. This is what you should do with that journey message. This is the overall journey message when it's in reverse. And this is if this card comes up. So if like the fire ant comes up, this is like additional information, which I kind of love. I don't know. This is amazing. Like, this book is kind of crazy. I feel like this is a deck that you really need to study. Yeah, this book is literally 213, yeah, pages. Holy goodness gracious me. I've never been so happy for a site to have, like, issues. This is, like, wild. Big Mouth Billy Bays. Don't worry, be happy. The world gives you so much pain, and here you are making gold out of it. Rupee car, milk and honey. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they even have modern. We love it. Okay, I love this. I love this so much. This is 10 out of 10 for me. I love animals. I love animal decks. I love the backs. The backs are gorgeous. The finish of the cards are amazing. I think literally the only negative I can like come up with right now is I maybe don't agree with like 2 of the maybe 3 negatives. So I don't really agree with like 2 of the cards, which is like so, it's objective, you know, it's literally like a fallacy to say that what I would get out of this is the same what they would get out of it. So that's completely personal. I'm not a fan that this is bowed. I have no idea why this happened. It's like literally, I don't know if you can tell, but it's literally the only card that's bowed. So I don't know if it's like the first card, so something weird happened with like their printer or what. I kind of didn't like that they included the elements thing, but they didn't really do anything with it, if that makes sense to me. Like they're like fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, destruction, creation, passion, activity, spirituality, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. But like, it's not like, from my understanding, really included in here. The only animal that I would like directly associate with fire is the fire ant. Because I don't think I saw anything that had like flames, you know? Yeah, I'm trying to go quickly through, but yeah, so I think those would be like my 3 things. They included the elements. I wish they actually included the elements. But yeah, I feel like this deck is really immersive. I feel like this is an oracle deck that if you're not a fan of many decks could serve you multiple purposes. Like there's just so much in here. There's like, so there are 100, I think, right? I'm pretty sure there's 100. Yeah, 100 animals. And each animal has 4 meanings. So that means there are 400 meanings. Literally, that you could get out of this deck. Which I'm probably not going to memorize the 400 meanings. I'm going to use keywords. I have a few decks that I literally only use if I'm doing readings that are pre-recorded, just because I have to look at the book, because either they lack meanings, or not lack meanings. They lack meanings that are like keywords that are put on the card, or the keywords are like too abstract and I kind of want more information to dive into it. And I have a few decks like that, and I really don't mind them, because if I'm reading for myself, I really don't care. I'll open the books, I'll do what I need to do. It's just when I'm reading for others that it can become problematic. But yeah, this has keywords, so I don't see that as being a problem. And I don't know, it's huge. I love it. The cardstock is beautiful. It's just, oh my gosh, it smells nice. It's good. I love it. I'm happy. I'm so happy that I got this. They even sent it on priority shipping. I got it a day early. Just everything happy and good that could happen. All right. So yeah, this is the Terra Oracle deck. I would highly recommend you get it. I think it's really good for the price. Yeah, I'm super happy. This is like a great vibe. I love the art. The art to me is beautiful. It comes with like a lot of cool stuff. Again, if you're just getting the deck, it won't come with this. You will have to buy it yourself, unless they continue to have issues. And I don't know how many more of these books they're going to have, because they're limited edition apparently. So keep that in mind as well when you're shopping and whatnot. But yeah, I guess one other negative, this box is already kind of coming apart. I wish I had a green one. I might need to switch out one of my deck things. I have little bags, so I'll fix that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.